Hi there, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Today we have all the interesting milk frothers in the market by large demand. We got this video ready for you. We made two videos about the Dreo barista maker, which is in our opinion the best milk frother on the market because it checks so many boxes. However, a few friends felt like it's kind of unfair because it's good to showcase budget-friendly milk frothers and high-end milk frothers. So today we got this video ready for you. We're gonna dive into the details of each one, speak about it, draw a latte art, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. For a latte art, we're gonna use the Groove Imagine new porcelain cups for that beautiful latte art, showcase them for you, and thanks for Dreo for sponsoring this video again and supporting us. So first and foremost, we're gonna speak about the sub-minimal handheld milk frother. Really innovative with this idea with having a milk frother on the go. They initially had a version with 2 batteries and they made some upgrades. Now they have 2 versions, one with batteries, one rechargeable, like the one we have. So for instance, with a normal milk frother like this one, you have only like spring that it vibrates, rotates, and it gives you really frothy milk, foamy. You can never do any latte art with it, it's never consistent. With sub-minimal, they added small 3 fins on the top, and at the bottom they did a really fine mesh membrane that will ensure that the milk is really silky and smooth. Now this one will make really foamy cold milk based drinks, and if you are on the go, when you heat the milk texture will really be able to draw that latte art. It will be really silky and nice mixed. The only disadvantage is that you need to heat the milk. So let's make an espresso and show you the latte art of the sub-minimal milk frother. Now we've heated our milk and got our espresso shot ready. So we're gonna pour the milk inside the pitcher, and by the way, we're using oat milk. We're gonna use the same oat milk across all the milk frothers to ensure consistency and fairness. So the trick here is that you want just to imagine that this is a normal steam wand. You're gonna insert it at an angle, insert some air, then make sure to rotate and mix all the milk together. So here we go. We're gonna tilt the milk pitcher, start a bit at the top, insert some air, and at this point that's enough. You keep it next to the surface. It takes some time to get used to ensure everything is mixed. You're having that good vortex happening. You can right now go smaller, softer. No need for full strong version. Ensure stable, good vortex. And that's kind of the good thing about it, is that the milk is already heated. You don't have, like when you are steaming with a normal espresso machine, you are afraid that you might overheat the milk. You need more time to mix the milk, whereas here you can keep mixing it as much as you want. And I think we have a good, it might be a bit too foamy, but we will see. So right now we finished. We take the milk frother to the side, 2 knocks on the table, shake it. And personally, I found another trick. If you want the milk to be mixed well, you can use another milk pitcher. For instance, right now we're gonna use another milk pitcher. You pour it on the edges of the milk pitcher, on the sides, not to create any bubbles there. You're gonna pour it back in, also on the sides. And let's give it a try. As we spoke in our previous video, you give the espresso shot a mix. You start from the close, pull it up, mix it all together, and you get your milk pitcher close. Yep, it's a decent latte art. As you can see, like it's a really thick, good foamy layer. You come closer to the surface, you can wipe it. As you can see, it's a silky milk. It's not too thin, not too thick. It's good. I would say with this one, the more you practice, the better. Once again, keep in mind, like this is alternative milk. It's not even full fat milk, which are usually easier to steam. Let's move to the next 2 milk frothers. Now here we have the Nespresso Aerochino, and they're kind of a knockoff of the Nespresso. And both of them uses a spring milk frother. So this one is good, as we explained, for foaming the milk, but it will never give you that silky texture. It's by default, it will never give you that. If you wanted to see the difference for you, maybe if you just want thick milk drink above your coffee, that's it, you don't care about latte art, they might be good options for you. The advantage of the Nespresso, it looks much more premium, it fits the vibe of an espresso machine, and it has a kind of reasonable spout. if you want to try some kind of art or even for pouring. The RAW, kind of the knockoff of the Nespresso, it feels more plasticky, and it has a button here to switch between the mode called hot, half foam or thick foam, and it uses the impeller. We found it really tough to clean from the inside. The surface felt a bit funny. I don't know, even while cleaning it. It feels like it's non-stick surface, but I wouldn't say it's efficient. Let's make espresso, try with both of them, and share the experience with you. So just to showcase how the Nespresso works, as soon as you connect it to the base, you'll get the lights showing you like this will be cold, this will be hot, half foam, full foam, and it's touch mechanism. As for the RAW, once you connect it to the base, each click will shift between the modes. So this is called full foam, half foam, or hot. So as you're gonna see right now from the video, what we've noticed that the RAW tends to over foam. Like both of them won't be able to produce that silky milk, but the RAW really over foam the milk. Whereas the Nespresso, kind of foamy milk. It's not super foamy milk. The Nespresso Aerochino is done. You can see the milk here. It's not super foamy. We might be able to pull some kind of latte art. It depends. Let's see how it will go. The RAW is still going. It's going strong. I'm gonna mix it well. And yeah, that's it, it's finished. The thing is, this is the issue here, like it's not super thick, it's acceptable. Tasting it, the texture might be okay, but if you choose the foamier part, it will be super foam, so there's no sweet spot for it. And I doubt anyone will be able to pull a decent latte art, but let's give it a go. And funny enough, the RAW is still going strong. It's good. Texture is a bit weak, like it's not consistent, it's not smooth, but it's decent. Finally. So I don't know if you can see here, it's like really thick, really foamy. Remember, this is the thinnest option. There are other two options, either thin foam or thick foam. Try to pour some milk. You see, like the base is really thin and it's a thick layer on top. Well, kind of pulled. Yep. I don't know if you can call this an art, but yeah, you see, that's what's left. So it's safe to say, like with both of these, you will get foamy milk, but practicing your latte art skills, you are even better with the sub-minimal in that case. Let's jump to the Dreo barista maker. Once again, we made the videos, you can go into the details, check them here. But generally, like you set the milk option you want, those have no milk options. Here, you have milk option, you have the thickness of the foam, and you can even control the temperature in the full manual mode. Right now, it's rotating, it'll come on phase, it starts injecting air, then at the end, it will mix everything together. Now, just to show you, like right now, the barista maker is going full throttle, mixing the milk. Oh, it's done. Let's go see what we can do here. No, I'm really happy with that one. It's good, consistent, creamy, easy to draw, and if I can do kind of an acceptable latte art like this, any one of you can do that. Yep, that's the Dreo barista maker. I just realized the acoustic panel was all the way here, but we moved it away. That's okay. So jumping up to the next milk frother, which is the NanoFoamer Pro Gen 2. So NanoFoamer came with, like, they wanted to elevate the experience from a mobile milk frother to real home-based milk frother that heats the milk and froth it for you. They had Gen 1, we had no experience with that one, but here we have the Gen 2. It's really smart, it has so many features, I'm gonna speak about them. So first of all, it's kind of gives you two methods to adjust how foamy, how thick the milk is. And I would say with the NanoFoamer Pro, there's no milk that you will not be able to steam it. Nonetheless, it tends kind of to over foam the milk, but it's really reliable, it's really capable of foaming the milk, steaming it. But as I mentioned, like sometimes we find even going to the slowest methods of having like the thinnest milk, it still might be too thick for us. So on the lid itself, similar to the NanoFoamer, the basic one, you have the small thin mesh membrane, 3 fins here on the top, and This one is fixed to the lid. So this handle basically will be sitting inside the NanoFoamer, and the deeper you get it, the closer to the surface, the thinner the milk will be, and the higher you lift it, the more room you have for foaming the milk, the thicker the milk will be. So basically, when you go all the way, this is like the lengthiest, the deepest it can goes, and then you go backward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 clicks. So it lifts it up 6 clicks, brings it down 6 clicks. We never found the need to go and lift it up because, as explained, the deepest point was the best point. From the inside of the milk frother, you have 3 flow controllers. So they give you this paper and they show you that you have the slow, the medium, the fast. So for instance, for dairy milk, which is kind of easy to foam, this slow flow controller prevents excessive aeration on easy to foam milk types. However, for our case, we found like even with oat milk, when we try the slow one, which is like the weakest one, let's say, it's more than enough to foam the milk. If we put the medium or the fast, it's too foamy, too thick for us. Nonetheless, this might be a big advantage for some types of milk like the coconut, which is really tough to steam. You can do that with the milk foamer. So this one is magnetic, it's food safe, silicone food safe. You just throw it in and it goes directly into the space. From the inside, it's non-stick, easy to clean. However, the tip of the milk pitcher itself, I wished if it was sharper, maybe more polished from here, because sometimes the milk tends to slip from down. It's more difficult to finish the latte art. Let's make espresso, let's draw art and showcase it to you. Another point to mention, it works by touching the screen, it's touch screen, and you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will control the aeration time, basically how long it will keep pumping air inside the milk before start mixing it all together. If you want it to be thicker, you go higher. For us, at setting number 1 and at the deepest level of the milk frother, the slowest flow controller, it was perfect for us. So let's start. We fill the milk, we cover the lid, we start, put it at setting number 1, and automatically it will start. Yep, that's it. It will keep mixing until it reaches 70, but in case you want it at 60, you can lift it right now, which I'm gonna do in my case. Enough, 60 is good. No need for more. So we lift the lid. As you can see here, it's thick, foamy, good, consistent. But remember, this is at the thinnest setting. Like we put it at number 1, we left the slow flow controller and we put the handle at the deepest point. Mix the base, tilt the cup a little bit. Start with the base, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see, that's also nice latte art. Well, so while this latte art is really good and the milk steaming was really brilliant in my opinion, it was really good. You can see here that how milk went down because it's not polished at the end. That's no issue. You can buy a milk pitcher, flipped in the milk pitcher, even mix your milk, it will be better. I really did wish like for even thinner ability, but yeah, you'll be happy with that. You can practice your latte art, all should be good. Now coming to the last contender, the MorningDream. It's a dreamy name, I know. So this one, it's like no other any of these milk frothers. It is really smart, really cool, and unique by itself. So basically what does this thing do? It's like you are having your own espresso machine milk frother mobile next to you. You have a small container at the back, you fill it up with water, and it uses instant heating system. Within 7 seconds, no boiler, nothing, you'll be getting steam out of the steam tip, the steam wand. You can utilize the handle itself to move everywhere, goes easily. As you can see, it has kind of a drip tray, magnetic, goes right in place. It has a touch screen. You have whole milk, low fat milk, alternative milk, or manual mode. So to go back to the whole milk, when you go to it, it gives you like, they set automatically the temperature at 50 Celsius degrees and 100% power. And each mode you can customize it up to your preference. For instance, if you go back, let's go to alternative milk, and you go enter, they automatically set the power to lower because it might be easier or better to foam for a longer time instead of reaching the temperature instantly. This means that it's giving you more time to steam and aerate that alternative milk options. It also has some nice features, so basically purging the steam wand. You might have some water stuck in the steam tip. Keep pushing the button and it tells you purge. Once it reaches, you push yes. And you can see water was coming from here. Then it's just steam. And it automatically stops. Dip it slightly to the surface of the milk And in this case right now we want alternative milk, 70% power, 53 Celsius degrees, and you push the button, it will start steaming. So it starts by, let's pull some air inside, and I'm good with this amount of air. So as you can see here, you can see the red infrared temperature that automatically stops once the milk reaches the temperature. You can see here it's showing you like the temperature is increasing 40, 42, and it's continuing to rotate and aerate the milk. The power is really sweet, on point. It's not that much loud, it's reasonable. 49, 50. You can stop it if you want, but it will automatically stop once it reaches the temperature. And it's done right now. And once you get your milk, put it on the side, it asks you, should we begin purge? You hold the milk cloth, you say yes, and it automatically stops. Let's do some latte art. Break the surface of espresso, tilt the cup a little bit. I think I might over steam a bit, but let's see how it will go. Yep, there you go. It's a decent art. Let's taste it. It's really consistent, well mixed. So let's wrap everything and give you our final feedback. So to wrap this video up, starting from the base, the NanoFoamer, it's a wonderful milk frother on the go. You can take it on travel. I have a friend who loves taking this to mountains, even making like cold, thick, foamy milk with their coffee. It's a wonderful option. The more you practice, the better it gets. Versatile. At this category of a mobile milk frother, it's perfect. Coming to these, like the Nespresso, I would say skip them. Both of these, even the budget friendly, like the knockoff of Nespresso, you won't be happy with them. Personally, I wouldn't buy these. Coming to the Dreo, we made 2 videos about it. This is the 3rd one, it's included here. Feel free to check those videos. It checks so many boxes at this price category. It's reasonably priced. 2 impellers. This one is for latte art. There's the one for thick, foamy, cold drinks or hot drinks. The milk pitcher itself is good. Super versatile, super friendly. We do love it and we stand by our opinion in this case. Coming to the NanoFoamer Pro Gen 2. I loved how they thought about so many ideas, like the performance of how long it will aerate, the impeller, how it goes down, up, the flow controller piece, the silicone ones. I think like there's no milk that it's not able to steam, but I don't like the spout itself. I don't like the fact like you need to be careful while washing it from downside. If you want to make 2 consistent latte art, you have to be careful covering it. But it's a good option. It feels good. The quality is nice. If it fits the vibe of your setup, go for it. The MorningDream, this machine is like no other. It's wonderful, brilliant. I loved how easy it is to steam milk with it. No need to wait, instantly, like 5-7 seconds. Once you plug it and purge your steaming wand, you're good to go. You can control the temperature, you can control the steaming power, and it's kind of energy efficient. No need to turn your espresso machine, even if you have large one, or if you have manual espresso machine, or even I can think of a coffee shop if they want milk steamer as a spare one. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please let us know your thoughts in the comment section. We love to read your opinions. And thanks for Dreo for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you for watching, enjoying our video and supporting us. Take care. See you very soon in the next video.